Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuff reporting for my TBC Live broadcast number 401. I'd like to thank everyone that was with me yesterday for my 400 live broadcast. And yes, it was a milestone for me. And I'm just plugging on now to on my way to 500. Just 100 at a time, 50 at a time, 25 at a time, one at a time. Okay. Thank you, my loved one, for always being here to watch me, and all the people that I know that's already in my chat area. I'd like to thank all my people from the Bangladesh community that always are there to support me. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Miss Batista. I believe remember her last name being from I believe I think she's a Filipino woman, but I believe she lives. I think I heard Darren Haywood say he was from the Philippines, but thank you for also being. I think you live somewhere in Dubai, which is Dubai is a wonderful place. Thank you so much for watching me from there, even if your Wi-Fi wasn't good, because I know you was one of my panelists yesterday, and I couldn't hear you, but yet I saw you in the chat area. And thank you so much for participating in our little fun quiz that we did revolving TBC yesterday. Okay, folks, I won't be with you long at all, and I do mean long at all today because I don't have a lot of subject matter to talk about today. But I'm gonna go over some things that in our Creamcast back office that we should always know. If anybody want to know, ask you the question on how when we get to 1 billion members and what we're gonna do with our coin. Today you're gonna know that. If you don't already know it, you will know that, and you've seen it before, but I want to make sure you get it. Okay. All right. All right. Now, so let's go to the blog, and we don't have much on the blog at all today. I believe the only new thing was recognizing me for my 400 broadcast, if I recall. So, yes, these was ones I went over yesterday. Ones below here, all these from yesterday just dated today. But this right here, and it says must. This is must see TV. And thank you so much, admin, for placing this on. This is my 400 live broadcast. It was a great milestone. I've got a lot of congratulations for this. I thank everyone for actually being there yesterday for me, and those that couldn't make it, I truly understand. Okay, because I knew it would be posted on the blog. And it's the only new one on the only blog post. New blog posts really, because the other ones before those are ones that I went over yesterday. They just dated today. You see, here's the fourth right here, but I went over this one here. Well, I don't know, maybe not this one here. Let me see here. I believe I did. I'm not sure. No, I didn't go over this one. This is real estate offer in Ghana for 50% TBC and a payment of 50% cash. Wow. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. This is not the first time in parts of Africa that they actually sold land for TBC and also part their currency, and that's a great accomplishment. Thank you, brother from Ghana. So what I'm gonna do right now, folks, I'm gonna log into my Crinkle Cash back office right now, folks, and I just want to focus in on our dashboard right now. Okay. On our dashboard. And of course, the first thing you see is beware of scammers posting as TBC exchanges. And of course, we all know there are no TBC exchanges, folks. They got Facebook groups stating that, all that crap. I mean, don't believe any of that stuff. It's all scammers. They're all trying to take your coin for some reason or another. Okay. And this is our rapid reward system. Get 2 paid referrals to earn 10 million cookies, and then those 2 get 2 each for a total 4. And that's then the person will get this person here will get 100 million cookies. Okay, this is a great just great videos here for you to watch. Okay, but there's an area here that I really want to focus on here. Okay, And folks, it asks you, what do you want to be? And it says, or you want to be a TBC millionaire, or you want to be a TBC billionaire. Well, we know that the broadcasters are going down this road. Those that broadcasters will be going down this road. But this is not a bad road to go down. If you'll be a millionaire of TBC coin, you know, that's not a bad deal at all. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna show you why in just a moment. Because sometimes I don't think we really focus in on this right here as much as we should. And what is our mission that we talked about? End global poverty, right? And it says plainly how TBC will end global poverty. Okay? It's not talking about ending global poverty now. It said how TBC will. Does it say is ending global poverty? No, it said will. And when would that happen? When we get to 1 billion members. And that's why our TBC admin is focusing so heavily on us growing our community. They want us to encourage fast duplication, right? And it says right here, out of 7 billion global population, about 4 billion of the working class that support the children, seniors, and disabled, and the TBC millionaires. This group here will provide far more jobs. See, that's the key right there. Far more jobs than there are people in the world, creating zero, that's not zero unemployment, and ending poverty forever. See, it'd be the millionaires that will be creating these jobs, folks. So let's go down. Let me show you. See, admin wants to produce 1 billion TBC millionaires, and they will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities to the working class. Okay, you see? You see? That's one of the reasons why we're trying to get to 1 billion members. We're going to have a lot of, right now, we have quite a few millionaires in TBC and far as your TBC coin, as we know. But we know that the coin in itself has not reached its ultimate price. So the value is not totally there yet. Remember how Bitcoin came out many years ago, back in 2008, 2009? It was worth the same thing as TBC was, 1/10 of 1 penny, 1 cent. When I first found out about Bitcoin, it was worth about $4 or $5, maybe $5. I wish I had loaded up on it in 2011, but I let that opportunity pass me by, but I'm not letting it go by. You know, for all I can say, folks, cryptocurrency, digital currency is the way of the future, and whether people want to accept it or not, it's up to them. But I would not miss this one of the greatest, maybe the greatest wealth evolution is ever known to mankind. And let me keep going now. So we know that the value of our coin. See, we're in the distribution phase. We're not in the economic phase. I say that over and over again to all of us. Because people sometimes behave as though we're in the economic phase. You know, I got a brother here right in the U.S. just texted me about $800 and something worth of TBC to TBC. Number one, no. I'll talk to him about that later. See, they got to get the right terminology right first. Okay. All right. Now, so again, 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. And think about that as a lot of jobs, folks. If just one of them have the means to create 1 to 5 jobs, but they got 1 billion of them that have that. That's a lot of jobs. That surely can get rid of poverty, folks. Anyone that has ability to work, that's old enough to work, can work with 1 billion TBC members providing 5 to 10 jobs for them each. And 1 million, but admin also want 1 million TBC billionaires who provide liquid equity to the TBC millionaires for job creation perpetually. So we're going to provide everything that's the means for them to do that, to have these jobs, the millionaires. See, we're all working together. All working together. We're staying unified and aligned. And in doing that, over time, we're emptying the admin's wallet. See, admin doesn't want to have any, out of all the billions that's in the TBC wallet, admin and TBC admin's wallet, they want that wallet empty, but they want it per a membership, per a member in our TBC community. Okay? We have to make sure we understand this part, because this is one of the most important parts of our whole growth in TBC. We are in the distribution phase of TBC, as said. Okay? We are in a private community. We are not in a public community, folks. And this is all based upon what? Abundance, right? Abundance for all. Not scarcity. Not one that has a scarcity mindset. For abundance for all. Okay? And it just shows a diagram of how this is done down here. Okay? Now, something that I wanted to see if it was gone. Let me see. It looked like it is gone. Let me see. They said it was going to take the send button test out. I don't see it anywhere. Send button. Yeah, it looked like they finally took the send button test out, like admin said it they were going to do. Oh, great, great, great. Looked like they took it out. Finally took it. Oh, there it is. It's still here. This send button test, yeah, it's still here. This is supposed, admin, they were supposed to, I guess they're going to do some revamping of our, expect some more revamping of our Pingo Cash back office, folks, because this is going to eventually be removed. Admin is no longer focusing on that, okay? I'm going to tell you, I've shown you this before, but admin is focusing on this, folks. Growth. And I'm just showing you the leaderboard for one purpose and one purpose only. Us growing the community like you see these people are doing. Okay? And it looked like, right now, it looks like Mr. Victor here is going to win. I believe this is maybe his, if I got the same Victor, I believe this could be his third time winning tomorrow if he keeps it up. Okay? All right, folks? So look, he's going to be the winner. But I will have a broadcasters meeting tomorrow, 30 minutes before the send button meetings, all the send button meetings. There are usually about 7 or 8 send button meetings right now, and I will be having my broadcast meeting. Now, there are quite a few people last week, all of a sudden came out the blue and wanted, and I'm gonna come out of this right here now because I've made my point already, okay? All right. There are a lot of people came out the blue stating they're broadcasters, and I assume they're being truthful to me. Now, I recognize some of the names worldwide because I've seen 1 or 2 of their broadcasts. A lot of men came out of the blue. Not many females at all, just all men. All over Africa and other parts of the world, mainly Africa. But let me point this out to you, folks. If you've done at least 1 broadcast, but you need to be consistent, at least one a week, okay? And not just 5 minutes, not just 10-minute broadcast. Let it be at least 15 minutes, 18 minutes, 20 minutes. Folks, if you're focusing on the blog and you're really studying TBC, a half an hour is not a long time, folks. It's not a long time. You got to perfect your broadcast. And if you're not at the broadcast meetings now, tomorrow we're supposed to have admin coming. That's what I'm hearing. And we are going to focus on this whole idea of how to get people involved. So this is not a broadcast meeting if you're a broadcaster you want to miss. Now, I understand there are some broadcasters out there working for a living and they got to go to work, and thus they may miss it. But if you're home and you have internet access and you understand the English language, will you see it or hear it? You need to be present. There may be it may be on the blog tomorrow morning when you see it. It's a possibility. But I'm letting you know, you want to be there. Admin will be in our chat area. You will never see admin, okay? So get that out of your mind. All right? But admin is there along with my brother MB Derek. We're all going to talk about this. And we're going to talk to the monk, and we're not going to waste a lot of time. So I highly encourage you all. We only got a half an hour, so you want to start on time and maybe in a few minutes early because send button meeting is going to start. You want to interfere in those. So make sure you're there to get what admin is trying to say to you all, okay? In the chat area, because that person or person is going to be typing in the chat area. So you need to look in the chat area of the Zoom so you can see it. I'll provide the Zoom video link in the broadcaster's chat area. I will send it personally to MB Derek. But I don't have time to send it to all these people all over the world. I just don't have that kind of time, folks. Because I had a lot of people coming at me all at once inside an hour or half an hour. And I missed some people. Not purposely, but it was just too many people coming at me at one time. Now, where were all these people? Where was all these people when Randy and I have been crying out, we need more people for broadcast meeting. We need more people for the broadcast meeting. And all the broadcasters out here doing broadcasts, and they're doing themselves a disservice, not understanding the right things they should be talking about. And you'll never know that if you're not actually there in the broadcasters meeting. Okay? So it'll be 30 minutes before all send button meetings. Okay? And everyone that may not get a chance to talk in a half an hour. Okay, because we don't have a lot of time. That half an hour goes fast, particularly if the main. I'm going to I'm the host, is true, but I'm going to be handing it over to MB and admin like we did last week if we need to do that. Okay, just for that time, so we can they can get their point across. Mainly admin get their point across about how we need to be growing our community. Folks, I'm telling you something. There's nothing more important right now with TBC admin, and the people know this in the chat area that are broadcasters. There's nothing more important right now to admin than growing our community. I'm letting you know that now. There's nothing more important to admin than growing our community. And if you probably say, well, how do I know that? Well, folks, let me put it to you this way. If you are a student of the blog and you see certain terminology, certain words there that you see all the time repetitively, just over and over again, wouldn't you really get what admin is trying to convey to us? Sure you would, because I do, folks. I see what admin is saying, but do you see what admin is saying? We have to encourage fast duplication because we are seriously in a distribution phase. Admin is just using this Bitcoin contest as a way of showing you how it can be done and how you can be what? You can make passive residual income by bringing people to the TBC. So you will be compensated. No one should even worry about that 8 grams of gold each month if you are actually actively bringing people into TBC. Frank and myself, I'm not paying it because I'm on the old plan, but when I decide to move to it, you know, even if, listen, folks, I have brought a lot of people into TBC myself. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, folks. That means I'm stopping. And that doesn't also mean that, well, what the point I'm trying to make is 8 grains of gold is not a lot of money in the United States. $22, because I paid twice that much in another business. I think I've told y'all about that before. Practically $50 a month for 5 years. And I've said that many times before. But it may be more to someone else. But all I say to those people that have to pay it, if you are actively doing what I just showed you in the leaderboard, people doing the leaderboard, then, like I said, you don't have, I'm not asking you to bring 20, 30 people in. It'd be nice if you did, but everybody get 2 and 2 and let that grow. Because I said the least will turn to many. So the gist of this live broadcast was just to go over that, what we're going to do when we get to 1 billion members. All the millionaires going to have the means to have 5 to 10 jobs, for each working class. 1 billion millionaires. That's a lot of millionaires, folks. I can't wait to see that day where we can use our coin for goods and services like we do other type of coins and fiat. I truly believe that cryptocurrency is the way of the future, which is digital currency. I really believe it is. The people of the living on this fiat currency. I look at a country like Venezuela. Oh my God! If you go and look at I think Jeff Berry did, the Dollar Vigilante did a video talking about Venezuela. Oh my God! Just back many years ago, that was a thriving country. Their fiat is all out in the streets. Thousands of their dollars worth zero because the people in power have just taken all the worth of all their money from them. That's a whole another subject, isn't it? Okay, folks, I'm done now. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. I told you I'm done. Like I said, look at that. I'm at 3:27 now. Almost 30 minutes is up just like that. Just by talking about things involving the TBC. It's not hard, folks. Your half an hour will be gone in no time. So people, work on making your broadcast last a little bit. Okay? Okay? All right. Folks, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Merlene, for being here. All I can say for all of you here, all around the world, if you're a broadcaster, please be at a broadcasters meeting because it's only for broadcasters. I'm sorry, folks. Okay? When Randy Wilson started this thing, and he asked me to take it over, even when he had it, was just for broadcasters. In fact, the broadcasters meeting chat area is really just for broadcasters. If you've done at least one broadcast, if you're doing them once a week, once every other week, you're a broadcaster. You may not be as active as some others, but you're a broadcaster. Okay? All right? All right, folks, y'all have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great day, rest of your Sunday, and maybe Monday in some other parts of the world. And make sure you're on time for the broadcasters meeting and the Cinebun meetings. Support them all by just putting your name in the chat area if you don't understand their language. Because you surely can benefit in getting cookies from that too. Okay? Remember, we're in the redemption month. Okay? Which means that do not press that button. If you know anybody, keep telling them don't press it yet. Wait till at least the last week. after the send button, meaning if you're not a broadcast. Frankly, I'm gonna wait till almost the last few days of that week of this month, because I got some more. I'm getting a what we're all broadcasters getting 1 million cookies every time we do a broadcast, right? So I'm not gonna leave that on the table. Although we leave it there, you could just save it to the next redemption period in November. But I got a lot of cookies to redeem. Okay, so we'll see what happens, folks. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time for my live broadcast. Peace, everybody.